Happy are the murderers and the child molesters. Happy are the brutal. Happy are the bigoted. Happy are the drug lords and pornographers. Happy are criminals and terrorists, the perverted, the filthy, and the filthy rich. Happy is rapist Paul Bernardo. Happy is ISIS. Happy is North Korea's criminally insane Kim Jong-un. Happy is VW and its dishonest discharges. For the kingdom, God's kingdom, is available to them, to all of them, no matter where they've been or where they find themselves. And much like our own North American culture, and Jesus was facing into a religious belief of his day that said, hey, you can be happy, you're blessed, if you're rich, if you've got power, if you're beautiful, if you're intelligent, if you are important. That's how you know you're happy. That's how you know you're blessed. That's how you know that God is on your side. Jesus says, no. He tips the scales, he reverses it and says, no, blessed or happy are the spiritual zeros. Those who are bankrupt, those who are depraved, deprived, and deficient. And the crowd is stunned. So Jesus is rearranging the building blocks of their faith, and he's being offensive. Not those types, Lord. Don't let those guys in. Remember, I'm the limit for badness. No one who's more bad than me. So in the same breath, Jesus is soothing those people who know they're bad, who know they're crooked, who know they're messed up. But he's also calling out those who are self-sufficient and self-satisfied and self-righteous. And the list that Matthew gives us isn't this exhaustive list. It's not a list of strengths and weaknesses. Instead, like I said before, these are actual people Jesus is talking to. Real life people that he knows on his travels, that he is confronted with, those that he's actually hung out with, people to people, town to town. There's real names attached to these things. And Jesus is calling them out as he sees them. And the Beatitudes actually carry the same vibe, but there is this underlying anxiousness to be seen, to be known, to have our name called, to be acknowledged. So what Jesus does to his first listeners, he does to us today. He says, hey, I see you. You, the addict, I see you. You, who's got trouble with drink, I see you. You, with suicidal tendencies, I see you. You, with the kid problems, I see you. You, with the messed up family life, I see you. Those of you who are drowning in credit card debt, I see you, Jesus says. Those of you who are caught in dead-end jobs, I see you. I see you. You who are broken, Jesus says, my kingdom has come to what? To heal, renew, to restore, to give you peace. You who are broken, Jesus says, I have come for you. In the middle of whatever mess you find yourself in the middle of whatever brokenness, in the middle of whatever fix that you have created for yourself or that has been imposed upon you, Emmanuel, God with us, sees you. Blessed means happy, but it's this existing state, like in the present, right now happy, not do X and you get Y happy. You're already at Y. You're happy in the present. Theirs is the kingdom of heaven, not theirs will be maybe someday, kind of, sort of. It's not a reward at the end of something. It's something that we possess in the here and now. And when Jesus uses words like poor in spirit, it's slang for, it's another way of saying for those of us who recognize our need for God. Theirs and theirs only is the kingdom of heaven. There is nobody in God's kingdom who does not recognize or know who are not poor in spirit. God's kingdom is for those who realize and admit and act upon the fact that they cannot do life independent of God. And if that makes us weak or lesser or dependent, then so be it. So then God's kingdom is actually a state that we find ourselves in. We cannot earn it by doing good things, and we can't do just enough bad things just to qualify for it. It's not the way it works. We are welcome to be around his table. We are welcome to be a part of his kingdom. We are welcome to see the world as he sees it. We are welcome to participate in the renewal of all things. How? By giving up, by recognizing our state, our brokenness, our need for God, and then just being rested and satisfied in Jesus alone.